7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
So, good morning. Right here from Egypt, we're starting the first game, which is the third mixed game. The total score is 2-0 for the Egyptians. And now we're back again at it. We have in the Egyptian team starting Rani, Ramon, Karkour. A nice catch from Ramon. So it's 6-4. A quick recap about yesterday. The Egyptians won all the game. In the men, it's 3-0 in the best of 7. In the women, it's 2-0 in the best of 7. And in the mixed, it's 2-0 as well. Great cover by Rani. So it's 6-2 and a kick is out. We have an issue with the South African team. They didn't print the numbers on the shorts, so it's so hard for us to memorize their names. So this is 1-0 in the sets. Almost 14 minutes on the clock in the first half. 1-0. An attack. Oh, Ramon is out. Nice hit by the South African. Good start by both teams. Karkour is on the cover. Nice try. Nice try. So it's 6-4. The South Africans are ahead in this set. 3 balls for them. And Kiki is out. 3-6 from the Egyptians. 3 balls for the South Africans. They're on for the attack. Nice dodging by Karkour. Oh, and that's a good throw by the South Africans. We apologize again that we're not saying the names of the South African players just because we don't know the numbers, because they don't have it, they didn't print it on the shorts, so it's impossible for us to get to memorize their names. On a great catch. 3-4. The Egyptians are back at it. Karkour is out. Karkour is out. Ramon is out, and they're out. South Africans. It's 1-1. No, not yet. Rani got a catch. Ramon got a catch before he got hit. And that's Rani. So, nice hit. Nice hit by the South Africans. And that makes it 1-1 again. A quick recap for those who missed yesterday's scores. In the mixed, it's 2-0 in the best of 7 for the Egyptians. And now it's 1-1 and we're 11 minutes, 40 seconds in the first half. 1-1 in sets. Such a great privilege for Egypt to be hosting the African Cup of Nations. It's the first one ever held. Both teams are cautious. They're trying to play it safe and win the game. Ronnie's out. Five from the South Africans, and that's an attack. 3 balls with them. Oh, nice catch. Nice catch. But he got hit after the catch with a diagonal from Douglas. Five. All of the Egyptians against 2 girls on South Africans. 10 minutes on the clock. It's 1-1. Play ball for the South Africans, called by the ref. He missed the catch, and that's a counter. Nice hit by Karkour. Ooh, nice hit by Ronnie, which makes it 2-1 for the Egyptians, and still 9 minutes 40 seconds on the clock for the first half. Hope you're watching us live right now. This is the African Cup of Nations, everyone. Please check the link on the Facebook page. The World Dodgeball Association. It's right there. 3 balls for the South Africans. The start of the first set. I missed catch, and Karkour and Ronnie out. Nice attack by the South Africans. Good one for them. 2 guys are out. 3 balls for the Egyptians. And that's a hit. That's a decent hit. Three Egyptians against 4 South Africans. 9 minutes on the clock in the first half. Kiki missed the catch. She's out. 3 against 3. 2 guys and a girl from the Egyptians, and 2 girls and a guy from the South Africans. Mrs. Marie's doing the cover. Nice catch from Karkour. Nice try from the South African. And that's a try. Ooh, nice throw from Ronnie. Yeah, and that's it. Nice attack from Karkour. Right from the moment where she throws the ball, he just hits her. So it's 3-1 for the Egyptians. Winning this game would give them such a huge advantage in winning and qualifying to the World Cup in New York 2018. 8 minutes on the clock. This is the first game of the day. The mixed team. Coming up, the girls team. They have a lead of 2-0. Three balls for the Egyptians.
Cheers from Egypt, everybody. Cheers from Egypt.
Here are some friends, some players from the men squad saying hi to everybody. He played it safe. 4 South Africans against 3 Egyptians. Oh, nice hit. Nice hit as well. 3 girls against 2 girls or men are out. Shortly from now will join me in the commentary box Samer Talat, been a player in the previous World Cup back in Manchester in 2014. The South African missed the catch. It's 2 Egyptians, again 1 South African. Such a critical set this is. And she's on for it. She missed it. Marie's on the cover. Nice throw from the Egyptians, which make them in the lead with 4-1 in the score and almost 5 minutes 47 seconds on the clock. Timeout. South Africans called a timeout, a 1-minute timeout. They need to focus, the South Africans. They've been tired through the day, last day. They look tired. They came with a men and mixed teams. They just came with men and women teams. So the mixed is technically a mixture between both teams, which gives the Egyptians an advantage in their physical condition. They look more ready, they look more for it. We're missing a ball right here. Found it. Three balls for the Egyptians. Nice catch by Karkour. Ronnie's back in the court. An attack, 3 balls for the South Africans. Nice dodging from Ramon. Nice throw from Rowney. It's 4 Egyptians against 3 South Africans. Karkour doing the cover perfectly. He missed the catch. The South Africans are getting closer right now. A quick recap about last day. 3-0 for men squad for the Egyptians in a total score. And here are the South Africans winning the 6th set for the Egyptians. to the South Africans, and we're 4 minutes on the clock in the first half. So in total score for the women, it's 2-0. And a total score in the mixed, it's 2-0 as well. For the men, it's 3-0 for the Egyptians. Can the South Africans surprise us today? We will get to figure out. Nice hit by Douglas. And again, Karkur missed the catch. The South Africans are getting closer by time. Would they go for a decent comeback of them? Handrimon missed the catch. And as well, Alice. 6 South Africans against 1 Egyptian. And that's a hit. 4-3 for the Egyptians. Almost 3 minutes on the clock in the first half. Faris Hab, captain, mixed team captain, is back in the court. Here he is. Nice catch from the South Africans. And Rani's out. The South Africans are back at it again. What a comeback from them. Two minutes on the clock for Egyptians. 4 for the Egyptians, 3 for the South Africans. And that's Paki on her own against 5 South Africans. And they've got her in.
What a comeback from South Africa.
مش هينفع صوتك يبان غير لو اتكلمت من هنا، فاحنا لازم نبص لبعض المايك. Joining me right now in the commentary box, from the commentary box, Captain Samer Talat. He has been part of the Egyptian squad in the previous World Cup in 2014. Good morning and welcome.
Thank you so much, Captain Amir. It's a pleasure to be here. Would like to apologize. We've had some technical difficulties yesterday, and but we're glad we're now live again. I'm seeing the Republic of South Africa doing a great job today in the mixed team. It's 4-4, only 1 minute, almost 1 minute on the clock. How is this gonna go? However, the men's team did a great job yesterday, winning 3 consecutive games. Same for the mixed and the girls, but they only played 2 games. Egypt won both in both segments. Let's see how this is gonna go. Fedi Heb, what a strike, and the Egyptians bounce back right there, 5-4.
So yeah, just 26 seconds on the clock. 5 for the Egyptians, 4 for the South Africans. They're all giving their all at the edge of the first half.
Middle ball goes Egypt. So 3 balls for the Egyptians. Play ball and Ronnie catches. Nice one from Douglas right there. Sneaky shot. Very surprising, however. A better catch from the Egyptian side from Ronnie. We haven't seen him play yesterday. He looks great today. Here comes the South Africans. And it's time. Egypt win this on the clock, and it's gonna be 6-4 for the Egyptians in the mixed team right here. I wonder how is this gonna go. Yesterday, the women's game was a very difficult, tough game. South African team went all out. They played really well. They showed some stability, more teamwork, more communication on the field. They're so disciplined. There was around 2 or 3 sets gap for them. But the Egyptians, the girls, managed to come back in the final seconds of the set. And they played, the sets were 7-7, and they played 1 set extra to determine who's going to be the winner. And the Egyptians managed to win this. Let's be honest, Captain Amir. South African team looks better today. I hope this is gonna continue. We would like to see some competition right there, and this is what's this game all about: competition.
Of course, Captain. We're so looking forward for such an exciting day. We wanted to get way more competitive. We want to see them coming back from behind, stepping in, and competing with the Egyptians. Of course, as you just said, they're in better shape, and we hope that we see more exciting games coming up. Reminding you, a quick reminder for you all, it's the end of the first half in the third mixed game. 6 for the Egyptians, for the South Africans, and it's 2-0 in a total score.
Great atmosphere right there, and it's a pleasure to have the World of Dodgeball Association President, Mr. Tom Hickson, sitting here in front of the 3 cups, 1 cup for each category. I wonder if the South Africans will manage to come back, and this is the beauty of this game, Amir. No matter how the gap is, there's always a chance to come back.
Of course, Captain. Definitely. We've seen the European Cup in the past week. Many games, many challenges, many comebacks.
Yeah, for instance, yesterday the women's team for Egypt did that. They had almost 10 seconds on the clock, and they were the team had only 4 players, I guess, while the South Africans had 5, and a catch from Karen Ma'alem, as far as I remember, player number 99 in our Egyptian team, made an amazing catch in the dying minutes to flip everything's around, to switch all of the givens for the Egyptian side. And yeah, definitely the final seconds matter. They matter.
Of course they do. So we're back at it again. The second half.
I'm seeing Karkur right there, very happy that the live stream is on. He wanted to be on TV, definitely.
Yeah, probably he's gonna wait for his girlfriend in a while.
Here comes Douglas. And Logrenberg on number 28 hits Fadi Ehab. Nice shot. This is exciting. I love when the offensive side goes all out and they win the game. and they actually hit someone. Maurice Moheb, nice throw. Kiki misses it. Look, this is what we're talking about. Look, Van Longenberg, he understands the game more today. Definitely with experience playing with international players. Holds up the play, waiting for his teammates. Steven, cross shot, however, he gets hit. Logrenberg is out. Douglas on the left side holding 2 balls. Hits Maurice. 3 balls, Maurice. She's out. Only 1 player, Kiki. Kiki from the Egyptian side. This set looks like going to the Republic of South Africa. Kiki all alone. Can she manage? Yesterday we've seen in the men's team someone managed to do so. Besen Ne'el did so. I guess she can too. She gets it. Nice counter from Douglas. This guy, I'm a fan of this guy. He is amazing.
Yeah, man, such an attacking player. Decent. Got his own style. He's doing such an incredible job. The South Africans, they have an amazing squad. They've got a lot of potential. This is their first international challenge, we can tell. But they are in a good shape.
Five players, Egyptian side against very 6 strong South African players. This is what I've been talking. Look at this. He's covering his players, some fake shots, and from the left side comes a throw. They've been distracting the attention of our Egyptian players by this attacking tactic. It's working well for them, and however, I guess Egyptians would understand it if it continues for a long time. 3 throws, no one's hit. On the counter here, number 14, Bredden Camp. She misses the shot. This player is amazing. She goes on the counter. Play ball, Egypt. Steven. All 3 shots missed. Holds up the play by Obel, number 16. Obel here. He's doing a great job. A throw. Steven's out. But Kiki. Oh, Kiki. What a catch by Kiki, and Fedi Hab is back on. This guy, you should be scared when he is on field.
Epic. This guy is epic. Number 8, Fedi Hab, on the right corner for the Egyptians.
There.
Nice throw from the girl over there. The South African squad. Nice try, nice hit.
This was Rath who made this shot. Obel, he shoots. McClellan, number 21. Here she is. She's backing off. Obel is holding up the play. Nice shot. Maurice and Kiki on the Egyptian side. It's 2-on-2 now. And I wonder where the South Africans bounce back and the sets will be 6-6, or the Egyptians will get their 7th set. Maurice is out. Catch doesn't count. She got hit first. Kiki on the counter. Far shot. Obel, and it's 6-6. It's 6-6. South Africa, 6 sets. Egypt, 6 sets. And it's equal now. Oh, how is this gonna go, Amir? I wonder how is this gonna go. Will we witness the first South African win in this competition?
You know what? I hope so. Because I really want this to go as far as it could get. Nice catch from Fadi. The game is on fire.
This is like where the South Africans believe they're this close this time to win this, and guess what? I believe that they can do it. I believe that they can do it.
Steve missed the catch. 3 Egyptians against 3 South Africans.
If you see this guy, number 88 from the South African team, Kiza, I have had so many problems pronouncing the names at the beginning. So I went at the beginning of this tournament to ask them out. Let's get back in the game for 1 second. South Africans bounce back. It's 7-6. And this is close. This is close. Before the tournament starts, I went with this sheet to ask the South African players about some names because I didn't want their fans or families or friends to get annoyed of how badly I would pronounce it. So I hope Kiza is the way they pronounce it. Back in the game. Logrenberg and Douglas. His great catch by Ramiz. Fadi Heb, solo shot, no. Goes for the teamwork, goes for the team play, waits for his teammates. Karkur gets hit. What does the ref say? Kiza is out. Logrenberg on the left side, this guy. Let me tell you something. I admire these South African socks. Great socks. It has the flag on it. Very, very catchy.
Yeah. Such a cool uniform by them. It says a lot about their culture. It says a lot about their country. Back to the game. 4 Egyptians against 1 South African. And he hits it. So we're 9 minutes on the clock. There's something. Yeah, it's 7-7 on a scoreboard. 9 minutes on the clock in the second half.
Douglas gets the middle ball for South Africa. 3 balls on the right side for South Africa. 3 shots. And a catch from Ramiz. What a catch, son. Nice one by Ramiz. It's play ball Egypt, 4 balls. I wonder if they're kicking someone out by these 4 balls. Oh, nothing. Nothing. Holds up the play right there, Rodriguez. I'm guessing if this is his first set in this game. I haven't seen him play much. Rodriguez blocks and shoots. Still nothing. No one gets hit. Air rockets flying all over the place, but no one gets hit. Play ball Egypt. 4 balls. No one gets hit again. What's wrong? Rodriguez, nice fake shot by Karkur. Rodriguez, he's aiming for Karkur, I guess. No one gets hit. That was a block. Misses the catch. Nice shot.
Yeah, they're back at it. 4 Egyptians against 3 South Africans. And that's a counter-attack. Nice one by Kiki Nakhla. And she got hit, and that's Ramiz. It's 3 Egyptians against 2 South Africans. Ramiz on the cover. And he's out for the counter, and that's a catch from the South African player. Incredible one. Douglas is back in the court. Could be a comeback for them in the set.
Douglas, if you ever hear this, I'm a big fan, boy. I'm a big fan. He's amazing. Douglas and Rodriguez, 2 shots. And Paki is out. Natasha, I guess. No, it's Alice. Alice, number 10 for the girls in Egypt. She's out. 8-7 for the South Africans. They are in the lead now. Can they hold this lead? Can they hold this lead? 7 minutes remaining. 7 minutes remaining on the clock. And this is the second half. This is your last time to have a chance in this game because there are no more halves remaining. 3 balls by the 3 men. Ram is out. Fadi Hab on the counter. Will he get him? Fadi misses the shot. Misses the shot. We have Obel right there. Rodriguez and Douglas, 3 shots. No one gets hit. Karkur holding up the play. Will he shoot? He shoots. Misses. Obel on the counter. What an amazing counter. This guy is amazing. I'm sorry, it's Kiza, number 88, not Obel. Obel is not playing right now. Ferry Heb gets hit. Kiki on the counter. Rodriguez couldn't catch that. Alice and Paki from the Egyptian side, and Kiki. 3 shots. Will they hit anyone? 3 shots and their 3 are missed. Bounces off the ground first, so no one's out. Nice block by Douglas, and Kiki's out. I wonder. I'm guessing that's a sprained finger right there. Douglas holding up the play, and they're gonna shoot together. Nice. Paki on her own. On the counter. Oh! Kiza's out. The ball slips. This is the moment where legends are born. Paki, take care. Nice jump. Nice jump. She's amazing. She's amazing. Paki. 2 out now. That was close. That was close. This was a headshot. 9-7 for the South African team in the mixed category, and 5 minutes left on the clock. And I'm guessing the Egyptian coach, Joe Muller, just asked for a timeout. Captain Amir, let me ask you, will the Egyptians bounce back or what?
That's exactly the scenario, the previous scenario we've seen last night in the women games. It was like that, just like that. 2 sets behind, 5 minutes on the clock. They came back and they won the game. I hope we see a lot of challenges happening in a coming few minutes left. And I'm quite sure it's gonna be intense. They're back at it. Ryan on the left side, substituted with Ramiz. That's a counter for Fedi. He played it safe. 3 balls for the Egyptians, and they're on for it. A decent attack, and she's out. That's Karkur, and that's it. And that's a catch for the South Africans. Wow, what a set. I've told you guys, it's gonna be intense. That's Fedi trying to catch. Douglas passes on the ball. 5 Egyptians against 4 South Africans. Karkur got hit and he's out. Douglas, this guy can just do too much.
Douglas on the left side right there. Kiki, Alice. Kiki is out, so it's just Alice and Maurice Moheb only on court for the Egyptians. Looks like the gap is gonna go bigger and wider for the South Africans. Kiza is doing great efforts right there for his team. I wonder if his fitness and stamina would help him to play in the men's game also. 10-7 for the South African. 10 sets for the South Africans against 7 for the Egyptians. And it looks like they're gonna win this or what? We only have 3 minutes, 38 seconds on the clock. Close game. If Egyptians wanna win this, they will need to win as fast as, what a headshot. What a headshot by Obel, and Ronnie apologizes for it. Very, very powerful shot right there by Ronnie Mankarios.
I believe at that stage of the game, the Egyptians has to take some risks. Time is against them. They need to go as fast as they can to get something from this game.
Coach Joe Muller is asking his players to attack. However, they only have 2 balls. They succeed to kick Kiza out of the game. Brethren Camp, Rodriguez from the South African team are remaining. Ronnie, and he shoots and he scores. Nice shot, my friend. Rimon, and Ronnie. They want to win this as fast as they can. It's obvious. It's obvious. Rodriguez right there. Nice shot by Karkour. Egyptians are taking so many risks to win this. Only Brethren Camp on field. He's gonna get. He's sorry, and he wins. They want to win this as fast as possible. 2 minutes, and it's 10-8, Amir.
That's exactly what I've been saying. 2 minutes, 17 seconds on the clock. You have to go as fast as you can. You have to take risks.
Kiza, Douglas, and Obel on the attack for the South Africans. They hit Rani. Rimon. He misses the catch. Hard luck. Kiza. Attack from the Egyptians. Nice catch! Karkour. It brings the Egyptians back in the game right there. 6 Egyptian players against 4 South Africans. Ronnie gets out again. Nimho shouldn't have went for the catch this time. Kiki's out. Douglas, now the South Africans are trying to maintain their steadiness in this game. It's 4 against 4. Karkour, he gets hit. Douglas gets hit. Karkour. 1 minute and 20 seconds on the clock. It's 10-8 for the South Africans. 1 player remaining. Rodriguez. She gets Karkour out of the game. This is crazy. Rimon, only 1 minute. Rimon. Mariz Moheb. Mariz. She's out. Look at that. All the administrators and players are picking up the balls to put them in place to start one again. 10-9 for the South African team right there. 1 set remaining, and it's going to be around 60 seconds. False start. This is not the time. Amir, for such mistakes. Oh my God.
Yeah, definitely. They have the 4 balls. Oh my goodness. The South Africans, they have the 5 balls right now. And it's just 46 seconds on the clock.
Players are kind of protesting. What's happening right there? It's madness. Douglas and Karkour catches. Karkour makes a catch. Oh my God. This is crazy. Kiza catches the ball. 20 seconds. Can they bounce back? Kizer's out. Come on. This is Dodgeball right there. This is the African Cup of Nations. This is what we want. This is what we want to watch. Raymond is out. South Africans, 5 seconds. 4, 3, come on. 2, 1. No one's hit. South African. Yeah, South Africa win the game. Hard luck, Egypt. This was so close. This was incredibly close, Amir. I'm kind of glad, to be honest, for the first win. Look how happy they are. They needed this, and they deserved this. Definitely they did deserve it.
Of course, Captain, of course. Such a great game. And I'm just so excited for what's coming next, man. Just thinking that this is how we started the day. Can you imagine what's coming next, Captain?
Maybe, I don't know. But I have to mention that the South African team didn't come with a mixed team. They had their own guys and the women. And when there is a mixed game, they take some from the guys to play and some from the girls to play. So I wonder if this is gonna be tiring. Of course it is. I wonder if they can, if they do have the stamina for that. But for their own mentalities and psychology, they needed this win.